Have you ever entered into the great toilet paper debate? The debate is whether you hang the toilet paper on the holder with the loose end facing out or the loose end against the wall. Now, if you find people on opposing sides of that, you can get quite a vigorous debate. I know it's kind of silly. Like, what difference does it make in the grand scheme of things? But here's the thing. If you have a preference and you walk into your own home and it's not hung the way that is your preferred way of hanging the toilet paper, how annoying is that to you? Is that the kind of thing that irritates you? Do you think about, am I going to change it? Or if you let it go without changing it, does it kind of get under your skin? It's a very silly example, but it's a great example of how the things outside of us can impact our internal experience of life. How much does it bother you when things outside of you that are outside of your control happen? Does it make it a bad day? And just take that as an example. When somebody asks you, how's it going? How's your day? What do? Do you check in on what's happened to me today and answer accordingly? Or do you claim ownership and accountability and agency for your experience of life? Because when you claim that, you can have a great day, regardless of what's going on outside you. It doesn't matter how someone hung the toilet paper on the rack. You can still be having a great day. You can have a great life in the same way. It becomes a question of, what is greatness, a great experience of life? Where does that come from? Does it come from the things outside of you? The things that other people do or say around you? Or does it come from inside? Does it come from your connection to yourself, to what's important to you, your own sense, innate sense of joy and life and spontaneity and abundance that we all have inside of us? So I invite you today, this week even, to lean into an experiment. And whenever somebody asks you, how are you doing? How's it going? When you have that kind of easygoing greeting that we use all the time, use that as a reminder to yourself that you own your experience of life. And respond to that, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Because you're alive. You've got the ability to create a life. You are part of an abundance in this world and this universe that is unlimited. So tune into that when somebody asks you, how are you doing? And see how that shifts your experience of this week. Because you own it inside. It's not dependent on what's outside of you, but it's yours. Have a great week.